Okay, in this video I'm going to be showing you what you need to be doing for this very first part of the project. So I'm assuming that you have Excel installed on the computer that you're using. If you don't, you need to get that installed or move to a computer that already has it installed, like one of the ones in the library. So go to the main page on Canvas, scroll down to the bottom, and find where it says Spreadsheet for your name. Click on that, and it will take you to the page where you can download that. And if you right-click, you can tell it where to save it on your computer, like what direction, like what directory or folder to save it in, which can be helpful so that you know later where to find this spreadsheet file when you want to come back to it later and do more with it. Because we are going to be working with this same spreadsheet file throughout the semester. We're going to keep going back to it and doing more things with it. So you want to know where to find it when you need to go and do the next part of the project. So now I'm just going to click on it to open it in Excel. It'll look something like this. You might need to click up here where it says Enable Editing. And notice you should be on a page of the spreadsheet that looks like this, and it should say Data Spreadsheet down here at the bottom. There's also another tab that we'll be using later, but for now we want to be on the Data Spreadsheet tab. And you'll notice that we've got 75 rows of survey responses, except that the top 5 rows are blank. I left those blank so that you would have the opportunity to put in some responses of your own. The first question was the one about favorite type of shirt, and the choices were sports, music, cartoon, words. So everybody should have given one of those 4 responses. So in your spreadsheet, in these first 5 blank rows under question 1, pick one of those 4 responses and put it in each of these blank spaces. You could type it in, but you'd have to be really careful to spell it correctly and format it the same way as all these others with the same capitalization. So it's safer just to copy and paste. So if you want this first person to say sports, find down here some other place where it says sports. Click on that. Then go up here and click copy. Now move to the blank cell and click paste. So do that to fill in your 5 blank cells for, copy, paste, copy, paste, in these first 5 cells here. By the way, it's also possible to copy by pressing Control-C on your keyboard and paste with Control-V. So if you like keyboard commands better than coming up here and clicking where it says copy and paste, that works too. Then question 2 is the one about t-shirt size. So there the choices are small, medium, large, extra large, and double extra large. So fill in these first 5 blank spaces with one of those choices. You could make them all the same. You can make them all different. It's up to you. Then you'll be filling in these next blank spaces with responses to question 3, which was, how many shirts do you own? How many t-shirts? So maybe one person just has 1 t-shirt. Maybe one person has 50 t-shirts. Maybe one person has 10 or 5 or 12. Pick whatever numbers seem reasonable to you. The choices in the time spent column have to be 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, 16 to 20, or 21 to 25. And I've got them formatted with no spaces, just the numbers with a dash between. Again, it's safest to copy and paste, but you could also type them in. And then these last columns, fill in these with either poor, fair, good, or very good. Remember, this is where you are asking your customers to rate the quality of your t-shirts, the selection, and the friendliness of service as either very good, good, fair, or poor. So somebody who didn't like any of those might answer poor to all three questions. Then somebody else maybe thought your quality was very good, your selection was very good, but your friendliness of your service was just fair. So pick responses to fill in those blank cells. And once everything's all filled in, save your file. Then you can exit out of Excel. And you're ready to upload your spreadsheet file to Canvas to submit your assignment. So you can get to that either through assignments or right here on the main page under Project, where it says Upload Excel Spreadsheet. Click on that. It'll take you to a page that looks like this. Click where it says Start Assignment. Click on Choose File. And go to where you have your file saved on your computer. So find it. Click on it. Click Open. And click Submit Assignment. And if all goes well, it should say Submitted up here. Now, like I said, the rest of what you'll be doing, you'll be keeping this file and coming back to it for each thing you do for the project. So you want to remember where you have that saved, but if you ever can't find your saved file, you can go back to where you submitted it and download it from Canvas. So I can click here, Download Spreadsheet for Stephen Stowers, and download what I just now submitted. If what you submitted was the wrong file and you need to resubmit, you can do that. You can click on New Attempt. It'll let you choose a different file and submit that. So that's all there is to that. Hopefully it'll be pretty easy. You won't have any trouble with it. And then before too much longer, I'll come back with instructions for where we go from here and what I want you to do with all those responses to those questions.